Alright everybody, welcome back to the Tommy Trials. Thomas here. So we had a submission. They didn't give me anything to go off of other than the name and then the little bit of backstory. So this is CT-1395 Delusion. He's a dysfunctional clone that normally gets sent on suicide missions. Normally, he's the only one who comes back alive. His trauma originates at the beginning of his trooper training. He was Overwatch for his training team, picking off stray enemies and guiding them. The enemies were simulated, but the terrain was real enough. He accidentally led his team to an unstable plateau. During their fight, an explosion cracked the ground and everyone fell into the ravine. He alone survived the fall and lay there for days waiting for help. And then the story ends. So I guess at that point then he joins XCOM. But I kind of went with the black and red that is a... I'm deciding if I want the hood or not. I don't think I want the hood. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, I don't know if I like the hood. But tell me in the comments, specifically the individual who submitted them, but then everybody else, what you think. I like the red and the black. I'm not sure I care for the comma either. And I'm not talking about. I'm talking about K-A-M-A. But I kind of went with the Gree stuff. A lot of the Gree stuff. You know what? Maybe the helmet may look cool as well. I believe Gree's helmet is one of the only ones that is dual customizable besides Ganch's helmet. Let me take a look-see here. That looks kind of cool. I dig it. It's kind of a black and red look. I like it, but you guys tell me in the comments if you don't. I think I want it to look really weird, and I also watched one of the incomplete episodes of the Clone Wars recently, which is on YouTube, but it's the Bad Batch episode. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's really cool. Maybe one day we'll get Bad Batch clones in here, but that would mean custom stuff, and I'm certain it's much easier to customize the design on the helmets and the armor than it is to actually make brand new parts. But having said that, we've got him, and then through popular request I changed two of the ones that we had to Fox and Wolf. Obviously we don't have the Wolf and Fox armors yet. I think Fox has a comma. Let me look. I know the music just stopped. Yeah, he does. So we're doing some of this in the very beginning here, but welcome back of course to the Tommy Trials. Like normal, I don't remember at all what was going on. I'm fairly certain there was some kind of something. We have a permanent dark event going on right now, which is counterattack. Can I get some intel on what you are? No? Okay. Okay, so I assume we are countering this because that's what I'd hope we'd be countering. Moderate difficulty. I think we may have picked out the crew before. I want to take Priest because we need our medic, but grenades, cover item, so he's going to be helpful. I did not mean to do that. I think we bring our Delusion along. He's a squatty, but that's okay. I kind of, the longer I look at it, the more I... Make sure to put in the comments what we should do with him, because the green does not appeal to me. I prefer for the entire thing to be black before I prefer for the entire thing to be green. But then it kind of looks weird with the arms, and I'm just torn. I am torn. Kind of like using the waxer arms because of the backstory, but then it sort of looks weird with everything else being black. So the other thing that we can do is just this. You know what? I dig that. I dig it. I dig it enough. So delusional will be kind of looking like, or delusion, I guess. I've also got the mod installed that lets us customize the nicknames from the start. Otherwise, it doesn't do a whole lot. But let's jump in it. 5 minutes of internal debate. I apologize. But really, if you submit a character, you do so much help to me by putting in customization ideas, because otherwise I have to go kind of off of the backstory that you've given me, which works.
From a malfunctioning Advent data vault being moved on one of their transport vehicles through this area. As far as we can tell, it's carrying data files critical to the project we recently learned about. Advent is just as likely to be aware of the malfunction, but recovering that data is the only way we'll slow the progress of their operation. Neutralize all hostile targets and secure the assets.
Yes, sir. So by far the clones are the more popular of the two series, although I've had multiple people tell me that they're enjoying both, so we'll continue both, no problems. But I love clones, and messing around with clones is fun.
We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
And I apologize. Perfect.
Our advantage is lost.
That's unfortunate.
The elders
Oh, that sucks. Well, we're gonna deal, but I apologize. In the past few videos, I have sounded, when I've been editing it and whatnot, I have sounded stupidly bored. You know, I bet I don't have snapshot, but I can still get a nice little.
Like we drilled, go!
Okay.
I go where you tell me.
I can't bunch up. I cannot bunch up. Being on a roof is dangerous enough. You've got Shredder Toxic. And you'll deal a significant amount of damage as well. Or kill. Potentially shred and do a lot of damage. Or kill. I gotta take this. Never being the one to pass up a good screenshot. Up. I'm hitting buttons. There we go. That's pointless. No, but that does give me a good idea. Let's grenade it.
Beware the blast.
Because I very rarely have a need for a grenade from someone like that. Have Priest kill him.
That was something.
Okay, we're not going forward with anyone but
I go where I'm needed.
Dragonova.
An alien scouting party.
Because I can set her up with that claymore, and I'm kind of glad we didn't get rid of it. But the nice thing is, because we know where they are, I know at what point I will be noticed.
A good decision.
I don't think it was a good decision. But it was a decision that I made, so I appreciate the
Let's have some fun. Like we drilled, go! Like we drilled, go!
4 to 5, that's not a kill. Okay, let's sneak up.
Moving as ordered.
If you're flanked,
I'll watch closely.
hit him hard. And
Roger that, sir.
let's have Priest take a look-see at a hackaroo. No. I'm not taking a 50-50% chance to give them a defense and mobility boost. No thank you. I probably could have taken out both of the enemies that we faced at the very beginning just using
Let's go.
a claymore had I not immediately run past civilians. That was kind of the kicker. Okay, these people aren't moving. Okay, that's less than convenient, I tell you. Alright. If you kindly would, Priest, trigger them.
Move fast.
then we'll deal with what they do next. Because I can't. I'd love to claymore them, but I can't because of their placement right beside the car. Okay. All right. 5 to 6. Not you. 5 to 6. Do it.
For the Templars!
It won't be a kill, but it will give. If nothing else, gives Dragon Nova something to do. Let's see if Delusion can make this. I feel like you didn't spend a lot of time aiming there, buddy. On the plus side, he did take out his cover, so... Priest? Thank you. You might be wondering why I didn't... Why I didn't use the Templar's ability on this. If you've forgotten, the... Really? You're not flanked there? I feel like you're flanked there. Definitely flanked over here.
As you order, Commander.
Hee. Those guys. My brain is broken tonight. I'm sorry. Those guys are... Explode. Let's try to get this kill.
Return to your god.
Ow.
Let's have some fun.
Alright, so we've got a priest.
Their true colors show through.
Are we sure? Because he's probably just running back to a bigger group. You know how much I want to take that shot. I need to get somebody else who can take a pot shot at him first. This'll work. This'll work. Maybe. Come on. 3. That's enough. Alright, Dragon Nova. Don't let him run away.
For the Reapers! I have little ammo remaining.
Man, I love Reapers.
Move forward!
Okay, Toxic, pick up the stuff. What you see? You see an advanced hair trigger. I see potential for awesomeness.
Move forward!
And again, I don't think I finished the sentence, and maybe I did. I was watching some of my older videos, and some that are yet to come out as of the recording of this video and probably posting of it, and I sound like really bored, and I apologize. So, Mr. Priest, if you would kindly run to here.
Let's go. Let's have some fun.
Send Dragon Nova.
My life is
I
in your
feel like they were running, like that priest was running to something. Okay, so I just want to make sure that that coast is clear before I mess with any of this. Once these 2 series are done, which of course won't be for a while, because we are
This is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the
not
target
close to
package.
done with either
Move
of
to
these.
acquire.
But I'm thinking we might do
Maintaining this area.
Long War, something like that.
Like we drilled, go!
Unless, of course, we get some updates to the clone mods. Is anyone in Overwatch? I don't think anyone's in Overwatch. Oh, well. 1.
I didn't do enough.
You barely did anything, but at least you fired your gun and a bullet whizzed by... Oh, hey, Toxic. Come on, man. Now's the time to come through. I tell you, Clone Toxic cannot hit a target. Clone Toxic cannot hit a target to save his life. But, oop, oop, oop. No. But realistic toxic sure can do a lot for us. Okay, how about we do that?
Density trap.
And then we won't do anything. How about we move
Move it!
clone toxic up to a very dangerous location and put a grenade that's going to... Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. That should
On a grenade!
hurt the sectoid and kill the one behind it, if I did that properly. If I did properly. Where's the claymore? Even she doesn't have sight of the... Where'd the claymore... Oh, the claymore... Daggone it, why did it land there for?
Suffer my rage.
Let's do this. I'll kill a sectoid. Put in parry. Just remind me not to blow up my 4 to 5.
Pummel detonator!
Have priest chuck a grenade. Take care of that. Take a nice sniper pot shot. Thank you. Have her take a nice sniper pot shot.
Remember, they are not.
Menace 1-5, we're not picking up further contacts near your position. Site is secure. Move on the target before the charges detonate.
Let's move back. Just because I want a big explosion. Oh, dadgummit.
Let's move fast.
I want a really big explosion, so
Deploying grenade!
this is absolutely pointless. I just want to see a really big kaboom that I meant to make happen last time. Dag freaking gummit! I'm gonna blow up this stupid... I'm gonna get that doggone thing to blow up. I've got the turns,
I'm reloading.
so I'm actually just wasting them at the current moment.
It's out of position!
I won't let
Menace
them
1-5,
pass.
we're not picking up further contacts near your position. Site is secure. Move on the target before the charges detonate.
I know, I know. Don't mind us. The entire crew is trying to blow this thing up.
Detonator!
Maybe this one will do it. There we go. See? Like, no more building. There's still a roof. I wonder, can we collapse this roof? This is just me questioning the physics of this game. I don't think anyone has explosives left. They don't. Okay.
Copy that, General.
Back to the issue at hand. Just imagining this particular crew coming back and, you know, Central monitors everything. And just being like, why don't you guys... You know, why don't you guys have any grenades? I know everyone was... All the aliens were dead, and none of your grenades were gone. What happened to all your grenades?
Status confirmed.
Blew up a building.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Sort of.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Trying to figure out how the physics worked. I actually dig this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, no, no. We can do this. We can do this. I said this once, and I'll say it again. Some of the posters, that we've gotten, I would have on my wall. That is awesome. That is awesome. I will see if I can't figure out a way to get all of these posters
And despite the destruction left in
on
their
someplace where they
wake,
can be downloaded, because
XCOM
they're really, really cool.
refuses to let go of the ways
If you guys
of the
wanted, of
old
course.
world.
Shut up,
They
speaker.
will continue their wanton.
So we come back with 0 grenades.
The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them. Let's keep it up, Commander.
Probably also wondering why a specific building has no walls anymore. Let's go with return fire. I like it. So the mission went great, flawless, good to go.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Another engineer, which I'm not going to complain about. So in case you are wondering the difficulty between this and the other one, this is on veteran. The other playthrough that we're doing is on commander, and then one day I may dare to do a legendary playthrough. But commander's stressful enough.
You would ally yourselves with the most extreme among...
Commander, the infirmary can be used to improve the recovery process of our
Let's
wounded
do
soldiers.
this.
And over time, they'll also recuperate from any negative conditions they've picked up in combat.
Someone freaks out when they
We
see
can also speed up the
stun lancers.
process through therapy if needed.
Yep.
Our soldiers took some hits during the most
Oh,
recent
not
covert action,
Moxie.
but word from the medical team is they'll all be fine.
Our recent action has led to the discovery
Bomb squad.
of new information about the Elders.
Experimental grenade and heavy weapon projects are completed.
Skirmishers respect your ways, Commander. Your people fight with honor. If there are
They
orders you would
respect
have
me.
us follow, Commander, tell us what must be done.
They
Our
respect
influence
me.
with the resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Let me send Cody, who could use some dodge, a ranger. Somebody who we still need to customize. Well, that was my puppy in the background. What is this? A soldier can't be captured if we send one of these people. Let's send a shock P2. So there's a moderate chance that will be, you know what? There's a moderate chance that there'll be an ambush. Let's send someone who's a little better. Let's send the Templar. I'd rather send a crew that can hold their own. Real quick. Let me make sure that Bly has... make utility items available. I need medkit. Let me quickly fix this. There's, like I said, there's a couple little glitches in the...
You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got. And I know the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
I'm more than happy to prove them wrong.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Covert actions. This is what we're doing. There's a high chance that we'll be ambushed, which is why I'm going to send Bly, and I'm going to send Witch, and then I'm going to send Shock P2, because an ambush, I would like to have some fairly good soldiers.
We'll get the job done.
In the off chance that it happens, because I don't want everyone that I send on this covert op to be killed.
This will prove to be an important step forward. The
Ooh,
aliens make a
new
strong
grenades.
statement by fielding these massive creatures as their frontline combat units. I doubt they thought anyone would resist when faced with the alternative of staring down a muton.
If I wasn't the commander, naturally that I am,
Although I
I would
known as the
freak out
seems to me
if I was even close to one of these freaking mutons. I mean, could you imagine this big old thing? It's like, when it's dead, it's still warm. So you get close to it, you can feel the heat off of it, and it's this big hulking pink thing. Another engineer?
Avenger plotting new course.
Currently I have nothing else to do. Very little intel, 0 supplies. No real
another
sign that we're
important
going to
step forward in our research.
get
I
more.
find it unusual, to say
battlefield
the
medicine,
least,
which is cool.
that the subject so often referred to in the past as the Thin Man. These robots.
Yeah, so I may also do a playthrough of the original for everyone who hasn't played it or doesn't feel like playing it. I know there's a lot of people that got in XCOM with this game.
Maximum power
When
consumption reached.
this game came out, I watched playthroughs of it, and I said, oh, that looks cool, and could not afford to buy this game because it was brand new at the time. So I bought on sale the original game, and actually did play the original game first, though not until after this game came out. I have 2 engineers. No, I have
This
1
coil could
engineer.
provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to
I
protect the crew.
have a gremlin doing nothing at the current moment. 'Cause I have 2 engineers in the workshop.
The aliens do not see it as innocence, be they man, woman,
Oh,
or
good.
child.
My income went
All
down
who
some
stand
more.
in defiance are to be purged.
That's
Honor the
amazing.
dead.
The Elders never had
Oh,
any
good,
issues
we needed
targeting
these.
civilians, and their chosen are no different. The Resistance is counting on us to protect their people. We can't let them down. We're going to keep this one quiet, Commander. We'll have to limit the squad size to 3 of our best units. Let's hope they can get the job done without additional support.
Dragonova, Mox, and if Witch wasn't doing something, I'd do this covertly with those 3. As it is, a Grenadier, I believe, would be the most helpful in this situation. And Toxic looks like he is the highest level Grenadier that is going to be available. Corporal. I don't have anyone that can heal. Scratch that. Where's Priest? Priest? Priest! Hello, Priest. Earth to Priest. We're taking Priest. Because I need someone who can heal. I don't want you to die, so make utility items available. That. So he's going in with 13 health, 13, 11, but I can keep Dragonova hidden, I believe. Let me take a look at what things we have available to put on his gun. We have a scope, autoloader, advanced hair trigger. Scope could be helpful. But shoot fire.
Avenger
Let me see what I
plotting
can
new
sell to the
course.
black market. I need supplies, and I do not want to go in having Mox with a tier 1 weapon. I don't want to buy. I want to sell inventory. Let's get rid of a couple of these. A few of the trooper corpses. A few of the sectoid corpses. I don't really want to get rid of an Illyrium core. Trooper corpse. Stun Lancer corpse. Let's confirm that. Let me see how much a bullpup is
What can I
going to
do for you,
be.
Commander?
You can tell me how much a bullpup's going to be. 45? Can I afford his ionic ripjack? I can. I have 0 of everything else
I think
left,
Dad
but
would have been proud of what we're doing here. For the first time in a long time, we're actually...
he'd be proud that we're working with the black market to sell goods that have been dubbed illegal by the world government so that we can attack a supply raid.
Setting course for the East African sector.
You know, what we're doing in XCOM sure sounds a lot less awesome
Due to
if you look
conditions
at
in the
it from
field,
a legal
we'll only be able to
viewpoint.
send limited personnel on this deployment.
Alright, give you the scope. You've got a stock, missed shots 2 damage, and a superior auto loader as well. Alright, so this is the crew we're going to go with. We're going to take Priest, Moxie, and Outrider, and I'm going to actually rename him, not Mox, because that is not his nickname. That's not what I call him. I call him Xi. Not 1 X, but 2 X's. Moxie. Let's take a look at your AP here. We've got Return Fire. Gain 2 mobility with every kill. Subsequent shots against on the same turn. When fired upon, gain 1 extra action. Use the grapple to pull yourself to an enemy and deliver a ripjack. Let's get this. We got 51 XCOM AP. Shots taken at Shadow have 2 armor piercing. A kill with Claymore puts them in. +1 damage if the target has been wounded this turn. Could be nice. Target definition. Yes. And this, I think. Small aim penalty with a significant damage boost. Let's give her that as well. I know I'm really sucking from the XCOM AP, but I didn't know it was that high, so what are points made if not to be used? You know what, let's just put an autoloader on you too. Okay, well this is words. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this part, so please subscribe if you're not already a Tommy Trial subscriber. Thanks to everyone so far. The channel is growing again, which is exciting because for a little while it was very, very stagnant, and it's taken us a really long time to go up 25 subscribers. But please share this with your friends if you like, if they like Star Wars, if they like video games, if they, I just hit the spacebar, if they like XCOM or anything else. Share the channel with your friends. We're going to be branching out a little bit, but staying within the strategy genre because I like strategy games. We've already seen a little bit of it with They Are Billions. We're going to be probably playing a Total War game playthrough because it seems like you guys are definitely in it for the long haul, but this is definitely the most popular series by far. All that out of the way, please plop a like on the video if you're enjoying it, or you know, if you like anything good in the world. You like puppies? Like the video. You like happiness? Just happiness in general. Like that video. But until next time, guys, Chicardi.